Hey, let's do a paired T on the 83, or the 84, of course. Okay, so you can think of it as before and after test, let's say. Again, maybe a weight loss thing. And so in this weight loss deal here, the guy weighed okay. And under the null hypothesis versus the alternative, look, if my thing works, I know that before better be bigger than after. Or if you prefer, after is less than before, whichever. One of those has to be true. So if I do before bigger than after, the opposite of that, of course, is this, which means the before minus after less than or equal to 0. If it doesn't work, before minus after is a positive difference if my diet plan actually works. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do before minus after like that. But we're going to go to stats, edit, come to the top, clear, enter, clear, I said, enter. Ta-da! Now, what we want to do is we want to subtract them. So to do that, put your cursor up on top of the L3. That's critically important. A lot of people won't do it that way. They'll screw it up. You cannot have it down here to do what I'm going to show you. It has to be on top. So you're going to go parentheses. We're going to take list 1, so that's second, and then the number 1, minus second, and then the number 2, like so. And then hit enter. And there they are. There's our differences. Notice again, positive differences means the guy lost weight. Negatives means he didn't. He gained weight. Now what we're going to do is a t-test. That's true. And we have data. We do have data. Notice that under the null hypothesis, the mean difference is 0. And my data is actually in list 3 this time. So those are the differences. They're in list 3. Okay? And we're saying that the hypothesized difference is 0. That's, again, according to the null hypothesis. Now come down here. We want this to be an upper tailed test the way I have it drawn up. So we get a t-value of 2.57, and 0.02 is our p-value. Now, you're thinking, what if I typed it in backwards, Jay, or, whatever. And you said, well, no, I think you did it wrong. I think, Jay, I did mine after minus before greater than or equal to 0, after minus before less than or equal to 0. Mr. Jay, I'm going to do a lower tailed test. Well, good for you. So the only difference is in how you subtract them. So if I come back up here on top again, this time I'm going to do L2 minus L1. And notice how they're all the same, except the negatives have changed. It's the only difference, right? So they're all the ones that were positive are now negative and vice versa. And so if I just do stats, tests, t-tests again, my data, still in null hypothesis, is still 0. My data is still here. The difference only is this is a lower tail. But check it out. My t is negative 2.57 instead of positive, but the p-value is still 100% the same. And that is how you do a paired t on a TI-83 calculator. Okay? That's all I have to say about that.